We had the pleasure just a moment ago to meet with David Luck of Safeguard, and he came up with a new tagline for us. He said to us, "You guys make software testing cool and sexy." So that's how I want you to remember us. But seriously, we provide a software platform that to developers and testers is similar to what Salesforce.com does for salespeople. We have a target market today that focuses on 20 million developers and 4 million testers. That represents $8 billion a year of target. We enable our customers to improve their visibility and get more control over their software development process. And in every case, with all our 200 customers today, we were able to provide a very quick ROI by simply doing two things: allowing them to improve their software quality and deliver software faster. So the problem we're attacking and solving of managing software quality is huge. Last year, it was $60 billion of cost overall to focus on defects, and that number is increasing each and every year. And more importantly, there's significant delays and quality issues that represent nearly 75% of deployments today. This is a huge problem, represents a huge opportunity. This is the problem that we solve. We're focused uniquely in the Agile space, and Agile is a newer approach to software development. Many of you have heard of the waterfall approach as a very rigid approach. Increasingly, Agile is becoming much more common, much more popular, gaining momentum because Agile is more flexible and more iterative. And Agile has been growing significantly. Agile has doubled in size over the past 4 years and represents nearly 50% of software deployments today, according to IDC. But what's interesting about this is, given the focus on Agile, you would have expected perhaps more focus on testing, money on testing software. The money's been going to testing software for developers, and what has been the bottleneck today is software around testers. That's where we come in. That's where we fit. So we have 200 customers and some very large ones today that are all huge success stories. Let me tell you about a few. We work with Barclays, and 800 of their testers today, they came to us, they needed an automated solution for their Agile exploratory testing. They came to us, they told us that we were the only solution that could do what they were doing manually in the past. They're saving over 30% using our software. We recently replaced at ExactTarget, their legacy provider, who could not satisfy their needs, and we've been able to quickly improve their productivity by nearly 40%. At Zappos and at BetterCloud, companies that you've heard of, we've been able to take what has been a spreadsheet approach to testing and move it into an automated approach to receive and lead to savings of 25 to 50%. A few of our other customers, as you can see, these range from Fortune 100 organizations to smaller enterprises, but represent today very happy customers, numbering 200 and growing. We're positioned competitively extremely well. The legacy providers in this space, Hewlett-Packard and IBM, did extremely well in the 90s and early 2000s, buying up companies like Rational Software and Mercury Interactive, and have developed huge installed bases that were great in the waterfall era. They have not stayed with the current movement to Agile. Secondly, there's been newer entrants that have taken what HP has done with HP QC, put it in the cloud, and charged less for it. That's been somewhat incrementally helpful, but hasn't gotten to really what the user needs, what the tester needs. We're the only company that has rebuilt and re-engineered the software specifically for Agile. We're in a position now of having a 2-year head start over all our competition. The team that we've built is all proven and has all had successful exits in the software space. Jordan Racky was one of the leaders at Pardot and critical in their success in selling to ExactTarget. Kyle Cochran was the 3rd employee at Firethorn and spent 8 years at Qualcomm as a senior product manager. Sandra Chestnut, who's here, runs marketing, has been in marketing in Atlanta for over 20 years with companies as far back as D&B Software to more recently Acculinks. Vu Lam, one of our co-founders in BAC, is credited with being the pioneer of software development in Vietnam. And he runs our 30-person software development team in Vietnam. I've now been on my fourth GM or CEO opportunity. I ran a large business at ChoicePoint, a public company. I was a CEO at IBBS. I was a CEO at DigiStrive, which we sold this past June. And I have been able to take over as CEO of QASymphony earlier this year. From a financial standpoint, we're achieving this year, with increased focus on sales and marketing, explosive growth. Our model is one of a pure SaaS model. We charge approximately $50 per user per month. We have an indirect channel. We'll be complementing that with a third-party channel. We achieved $20,000 of monthly recurring revenue in the first quarter, $55,000 in September. We'll finish the year at near $80,000. We have excellent visibility, we believe, on achieving $20 million of recurring revenue by 2017. And there should be one last slide, which, there we go. So in summary, we would highlight 5 things. Our domain experience, excuse me, a little quirky. Yep, clicking back. Well, I'll just go through it. We highlighted by 5 areas: our domain experience, our strong customer base, our excellent financial model, the huge market, and our superior management team. We've taken in $3 million from our founders to date, and we're in the middle of a Series A round to raise an additional $2 million. Thank you.